Hello, Randy Rain here, and this is a story about patience. As you see, one of these came up at shopgoodwill.com, a stunt car race set by TOMY. I put a bid down, and no one else was bidding, and there was even a buy it now price that would be the exact same price that would be the next bid up from me, and no one was doing it. So I thought for sure I had won this. Well, right at the very last minute, someone comes in, outbids me, and I lose. Then I go on to eBay and I put in a saved search for one of these. And lo and behold, a few days later, another one shows up. So I say, this time, I'm not going to lose out. So I put in a pretty big bid on this one. Thought for sure no one's going to pay more than that, of course. Well, I was busy that day and I wasn't able to watch. But when I got home and looked, I lost. So twice in a row, I lost out on the TOMY Stunt car race set. Maybe a week or so later, I was watching YouTube and the channel Arcade USA does a whole video on this. And come to find out, they were the ones outbidding me. And so I left a comment saying, aha, so you're the ones who outbid me on those. Well, he actually contacted me and said, here, I'll send you one of these, because he watches my channel just like I watch his. And so he sent me this one, which was very nice of him. Now, of course, it's missing the blue little truck and the instructions are missing, but everything else is there. But then at the same time this was going on, there was another one of these on eBay. And it had a starting bid at $5. How could I pass $5? So I put a bid in just for $5. All right. And so I thought for sure someone would outbid me for something $5. But no, lo and behold, I got another one for $5. So now I have two of these, but the other one, the box is in terrible condition, but the pieces are there. Between both of them, I have all the pieces, and with this box is in good shape, so I should be able to make one good set. So let's open this up, let's get these working, see how it works, and let's get the stunt car going. So here's the main part of the thing, the little vehicles that go around and the things that make them go around. And basically they're like, what, flywheels I think they're called. So yeah, there's a big heavy weight in there spinning. And so the idea is to get these things spinning and they'll zoom around the track and then come back around and get going again. And I can see on these two here that they've been repaired. That one and this one and this one and some glue on that one. But this is the worst one here. This is unusable because the glue is clogging up the gears. So I don't know who did that. Might have been that way when he got it. And might be why he had to get the other one. But the other ones seem to be okay. Interesting enough, they don't have the same stickers. This one's got flames. This one's got some groovy thing. This is 1. This is 3. The white is number 2. And it's got stars. This one's number 1. And it's got the groovy thing. So to make it work, this thing has to get spinning. You can see here they're flat, and there's even some gears kind of up here. You can see there's grooves here, and then there's some rollers up top. So it's just using the rubber of the tires and then gripping the top. So the rollers are pushing on the top and just get it going like that. It takes 2D batteries. And both of the terminals on both of them are really good. You can see there's a lap counter. And you can see each one of these has a different little spot that turns the lap counter. Anyway, let's open this up. Let's see what's inside and how it works. can see these are just little ratchets, and they're at different levels. Then here's our gearbox. Oh, look. There's springs holding this down. So I gotta get these things off. Never know how to get these off. Okay. So I guess we have another flywheel in here. That gear won't go through there. Oh, I can get off of there. There's what we got on the inside. So I put some batteries in this thing. Doesn't seem to be going. Motor's not turning. Yeah, this thing's pretty gummed up. These seem to be okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this back. There we go. I can see why these seem to work. That's a 12-tooth gear. I'm going to go ahead and replace it, even though I don't need to. This one went here. Wow. It's spinning now. Since I broke the other one, well, here's a gear that I never use. It fits perfectly. And now this one. Okay, these things again. Motor works. You can see the problem. We'll put it in some hot water, see if I can pop that out. Well, hot water didn't do anything. Not at all. So, guess that's going back. So I thought this was going to be too easy of a fix. So I thought about recreating this little wheel to fix these other ones. And that's when I got to looking at this one, how it's still very rubbery. But on this other side here, you can see it spins and it's hard as a rock. And it's very brittle and just breaking apart. So that tire's no good. And so I looked at the other ones and none of them spin, but they're all, like this one's hard as a rock. And these are both no good. And then this one's rubbery, and this one's rubbery. But they've got it glued in, and so it has like CA glue or something all over it. Same with this one. Both of these are rubbery, but I don't think I can get them off. So I 3D printed a mold that will make a mold that will make tires. So first off, silicone. I'm going with Vitaflex 60, and I've made it gray. If I put any more of my black tint in there, it messes up the rubber and doesn't go off properly. So I'm going to try add some black powder to it here. See what happens. Now another piece of parchment paper. There. Let that cure like that. I was going through the pieces of the one that was given to me, and look, it's broken. I can see some glue where they tried to glue it there. I think it's a good time to try this stuff. Let's see what it can do. Oh, wow, that's pretty strong. I mean, that would definitely hold up. I mean, that's really strong. But, yeah, since I have two of them. So here you have a basic switch. They have a little peg on the front. And as it goes through, it pushes for the next one. Simple, right? You look underneath, simple pivot here. And at first glance, you think this is one as well. But when you flip it over, there's some sprocket thing here. That moved it over. That moved it over back. That moved it over. That didn't move it over. That time it did. That pushed it back. That moved it over. Here. Didn't move it over. Did. Yeah, so it's not just back and forth. It's two on this way and then one over this way. Pretty clever. Let's put this thing together. It's 1, 2. This is 4, 5. This is 6, 7. And then here is 8. And then you have your 11, 12. Then it goes to 10 or 9 here. This is 18. It goes like that. These pieces on. And of course I have 5 cactuses, or cacti. I only need 3 here. One's there, and one's there. That is for if one's underneath here. This one can't pass. So there it is, the TOMY Stunt Car Race Set. Now I have my Dead Sea Scroll instructions here, and if I look at them, it says how to play. It says select one car for each player and sequence of starting. The first car to complete set amount of laps be ruled the winner. Any number of laps may be decided prior to race. 5 laps, 10 laps, or more. Now you would think that it all ends up the same way you started, but it doesn't. I can tell you now that the blue car seems to work the best. The white car is next, and then the pink car is kind of the worst one, but it still works. So even though this top lane up here is the fastest lane, you might be held up by one going underneath it. So the fastest one has 2 lanes coming in underneath it. The second fastest has 1 lane coming in underneath it. And then the slowest lane, whereas you popping the wheelie, you have nothing blocking you. You have the right of way the whole way. So a lot of things can change. So I'm going to let you pick a car. Blue's the best, but it's going last. White is the middle. pink is in the beginning. So here we go, 10 laps. Well, hey, if you enjoyed that video, I sure would appreciate a big thumbs up. If you want to see more stuff like this, of course, hit that subscribe button. I want to thank these people here. These are the patrons. These are people helping me out. These are the people bringing you the stunt car race set. So I want to thank them, and also want to thank Arcade USA for sending me one of these. So go check out their channel, of course. And anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. The TOMY Stunt Car Race Set.